The strength of a man of God is in what he says. The reason why you are able to raise a generation to follow you to the path of God is what you say. If you don't know what to speak, you can't lead. The first sign of leadership is speaking. Anybody who undermines the power of speech has not studied history, neither does he have a fair idea of the future. The greatest leaders in our generation or in history have been leaders of speech. Sometimes people say that it is not words, show action. The greatest leaders in the world are people who know how to talk. I can tell you, much of Jesus' words were the things he said. That is why when he was rebuking the Pharisees, he said, if you can't accept my words, then see my action. That means the first to see is not action. I have done miracles, see it. But the first is what you hear. What you hear. The greatest speakers are the greatest leaders. How will Adolf Hitler be able to raise millions of people to go to war? It was his speech. He rehearsed his speech 6 hours before he talks. He stands in his room, throws his hands about 6 uninterrupted hours just to come and deliver 15 minutes of speech. He succeeded in turning an entire nation for a cause that he believed in. What about Stalin? Most of the people who have affected the world have done so by speaking. Martin Luther King was not a macho man. He was just somebody who knew how to talk and say, yes, we can. The black man and the white man, we are created equal. We can. Today, we remember him, not much of what he did, but what he said. And Moses didn't have it. So how many of us are going to vote for Moses? But God said, I've chosen him. The scepter shall not depart from Judah until Shiloh comes. The scepter of rulership, the utterance of God's word, the order that established the nation came out of this man.